Hello. Did you know that Google Docs and Google Gmail now have access to AI? That's right. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how you too can add artificial intelligence through what's called Google Duet AI to your Gmail and to your Google Docs. And not only that, but it's coming soon to Google Slides and other Google Workspace products. So let's dive right in. So what I've got here is a Google tab opened in Chrome. And I just noticed as I was recording this video, you see this here little beaker thing like out of a chemistry lab, and it says search labs. Well, that's brand new on my browser. It just showed up. So it wasn't there the last time I looked. Or if you don't have that little thing there on your tabs, if you just go g.co/labs, then that will take you right into where you can try Google's latest experiments and labs. And this is where you want to go to learn more about how you can add Duet AI to Google Docs and to Gmail. So let's just take a look here at what we've got. So you can scroll down and you can read a little bit about Google Labs. It talks here that they have Google Search is coming. Now, Google Search is not yet here, but let's just see what happens if we want to join the wait list. So it says here, opt in to receive email updates about Search Labs. Your personal data will be processed by Google to send those emails in correspondence with the policy. And let's go ahead and join. So we are now ready to join the search. And then we'll get an email in this account. This is the little pink one here I've got. We'll get an email from Google when they have approved us to go ahead and join the beta or alpha program of Duet AI in Google Search. So let's go ahead and go back to the main page and scroll on down. Google Workspace. Google Workspace is where it has docs, sheets, slides, and other Google tools like Google Meet. In fact, you've got the little icons here for the Google tools in Workspace, including Drive and Meet, and I don't remember what that one is. Maybe that's the slides. They keep changing the icons. I can't remember what they are. So let's go ahead and join the wait list for that. Sign up to express interest. Okay, got to read through all the stuff. We have to agree, acknowledge, and submit. And success, we're in. So as you can see, we now have access to Workspace in Labs. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let's go look at Gmail. Let's see if I can get to Gmail quickly. Ah, there we go. Welcome to Google Workspace Labs. So try Help Me Write in Gmail Compose to get writing or revising of our emails. So that's perfect. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're excited to do that. Okay. And you can see here, I've got some subscriptions that I've got going. This is kind of my little email address that I use for keeping track of some of the artificial intelligence things that I'm tracking. Okay, so this is great. We're in. And let's see what this email has to say. So it says, welcome to Google Workspace, the labs. There's a little box that we can click for more information. So it says basically we can do things like write job descriptions, generate first drafts of documents with our new collaborative AI partner. We can convert notes into from a meeting into a Gmail. Let's see, we can refine our emails with AI assistance. It can give us input. So they want input from us too. So there is a help center that you can go to get more information. And let's just go ahead and see what it says, learn more about labs. That's interesting. So it takes us over here to just tell us a little bit about that. There's a YouTube video to view. Again, it's talking about job descriptions and meeting notes. and then it's got some FAQs. All right, so enough of that. Okay, so we're going to just start a brand new doc so we can see how this works. And this is the first time that I've used Duet or Help Me Write in this Google account. So it's giving me all the messages that you're going to get when you log into. And this is exciting because we have to reduce the size of that so we can read it. Okay, so in order to reduce the size of your screen like I just did, hold down the control button and then tap the minus key. That'll do it. So it's welcoming us to Google Workspace Labs, and it tells us that we can use the Help Me Write feature. And yes, got it. Thank you very much, Google. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put the screen back higher. All right, so we've just opened Google Docs, a fresh Google Doc in this account, and it has the Help Me Write little thing here. So we're going to ask it to help me write. And I've been thinking, what should we write about? And I've come up with a thing here. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask it to create a friendly, non-technical LinkedIn newsletter article targeted at small business owners and entrepreneurs on how to get started using Google's new AI tools in Workspace. Include a catchy title, include hashtags. Notice that I've actually given it a prompt. I want specifically to tell the AI what I'm looking for it. You can do something that's more general, but you may not get as good a results. And I could probably do even more instructions to get better results. But a couple of things that I wanted to do is make sure that it catches what kind of tone I want, that I don't want it to be technical. I give it where I'm going to publish this, who my target audience is. I'm giving it the subject of the article, and I'm also asking for a title and hashtags. So when I publish it to LinkedIn will be ready to go. So let's see what happens when we click create. So it's thinking, of course, it takes the AI a little bit of time to think. And while it's thinking, I think it's fascinating just comparing what happens when you do the same thing in, say, Open AI in their product, or with Bing AI, which is using ChatGPT 4. Let's see what we've got. Title: How to use Google's new AI tools to boost your business. Like it. All right. Hashtags: Google Workspace, AI, small business, entrepreneurship. Okay. Let's see. Google's just released a suite of new AI tools designed to help small businesses and entrepreneurs grow their businesses. These tools are available for free for all Google Workspace users. They can be used to automate tasks, improve communication, make better decisions. So not too shabby for an opening paragraph. Okay. And then it goes through and it gives some bulleted items of what it can do. So that's good. And hold it. Is that the end of it? That's the end of it. These are just a few of the ways. I'm actually disappointed. That's a pretty short article. So let's give it some better instructions. Create a 350 word, friendly, non-technical LinkedIn newsletter article. Okay. And let's ask it for, let's see, come on. Include 8 hashtags. Include 3 catchy title options. Now, I've never tried these in this particular program before. I've been using ChatGPT from OpenAI, and I've also been using Microsoft's Bing AI. And so it's interesting how the different products work. And again, it's thinking, so you can see how long it takes for it to think actually. And what? Did I put a comma in there? I must have put a comma in there. Create a 350 word friendly. Okay, so apparently I goofed up on that. Let's see. Oh, and this time, instead of doing a numbered list, it gave me some bullet points. And so some tips to get started. And then it has the hashtags. So that doesn't seem like 350 words to me. So at this point, let's see if maybe my little typo error in here. 350 word friendly. All right, and let's update it and see if it does a better job. Now, I'm not going to do that in this video, but I would suggest when you're doing your testing on something like this, use your Help Me Write in Google Docs, use Bing AI, give it the same prompt, okay? And use ChatGPT from OpenAI and see how the output compares. So that way you can know where the products compare to each other. At this point, my initial impression is that Google is at the very beginning of the race. They're behind um, Bing AI and they're behind ChatGPT. And depending on whether you have the paid version or the non-paid version of ChatGPT, it will make a difference in the results you get. So here we got 3 different title options. And I do like the way that this is formatting. So it is giving you some great formatting, some bold and non-bold text. And of course, you would edit it out, take out things like title options and body, just choose what you want to. And looking through here, again, I don't think Duet AI, which is the name for Google's AI tool, knows how to count because it definitely does not look like 350 words. It's probably, substantially less than that, probably less than half of that. All right. And then what you could do, now this is kind of fun, is you could formalize this, you could shorten it, you could elaborate, or you could rephrase it. So let's go ahead and go with elaborate and see if it makes it longer. And again, it's thinking. And I wonder why Google is taking so long to think. Is it just because it's in beta? Or is it because it is slower and it's a newer product? They haven't had time to been able to figure it out yet. Who knows? Let's see. Constantly. Anyhow, I'm going to let you read through this. You can hit pause from time to time. And it did basically the same thing, but I don't see that it really did much more on that. So there we go. And when we look at that, we've got less than a page, and less than a page is definitely less than 350 words. All right, so that's how that works. Now let's go into back to Gmail. So we're back over to Gmail, and we're going to hit compose. And when we hit compose, let's go ahead and maximize this window. You can see right next to the send button down here is this little pencil plus icon. And when you hover over it, it says help me write Workspace Labs. So let's do that. And what should we write about? All right, I've come up with a prompt. Create a friendly, non-technical email to my wife suggesting she add the Google AI tools to her Google Workspace. So let's see what the AI Duet says to my wife about that. Dearest wife, I'm writing to you today to suggest you add the Google AI tools to your Google Workspace. Okay, that's kind of funny the way that starts out. That does not sound anything like me. Write more engaging emails, create more persuasive presentations, automating repetitive tasks, making better decisions. Okay, there you go. Love your husband. Okay, so I did see a video earlier and it said on that video, this was from like a week ago from an earlier tester than me, it said down on the bottom, created with Google AI tools or something like that. Or so that was kind of fun. Again, what this is telling you is that artificial intelligence, it's new, it's interesting, it's fun to play with, and you definitely would want to do some playing with it and definitely want to edit and rewrite anything that you do so that it has more of your voice and more, sounding how you like to sound. So let's just go ahead and insert that. And there we go. We've got our first AI generated email in Google. All right, well, we'll leave it for that today. Hope this has been interesting to you, and we'll see you next time with more interesting things that will help you as an entrepreneur or a business owner. Take care.